Mulus morphing, and there is a queen out. So there's going to be something funky. July Zerg apparently deciding to take a page from Jaedong's book. You saw that queen usage, and we'll see what we can do with that. Lots of Scourge flying in. They're going to take out the Science Vessel, and the rest of the Scourge get taken down. So Scourge sacrifice themselves. The queen still probably has been spotted now. That comsat. Queen flying around. We'll see what it do. Is probably going to do just to slow down those medic marines. Guardians also out, and a tank out there as well. Defiler mount on the way. Those Guardians going to be met by those. Oh, a queen! Used an ensnare, but only catches a couple of medic marines, so that wasn't a very good ensnare there. Those Guardians, however, are doing a pretty good job of just shooting everything comes away. Lurkers now moving in. Going to plant themselves right down in front of this bunker, and all of these troops going to shoot everything down. Oh, man, but there is a spot going off. Quite a few Lurkers have been taken down. Only one Lurker alive. The bunker goes down. Marine inside there also going down. Comset now goes down, and there is no siege mode for the tank, so the tank is not being as useful as it could be. This Guardian's still doing a lot of damage. Zerglings did try to move up the ramp, but now got to back off. Lots of Guardians out for July Zerg. She's just going to slowly focus on everything. Zerglings now moving and taking down. Oh, no. Okay, there's apparently nothing in that bunker, so they're not going to take it down. They're going to force the command center to lift off, and there's a queen flying around. We'll see if it'll try to do something with that flying command center. Now Guardian shooting at the command center inside of his main, and the queen is gonna fly in. No, the queen gets taken out before he gets take that command center. Joe Isaac trying to infest that command center, but unfortunately the command center didn't have enough damage. And ooh, an eraser trick going on for both science vessels. Gonna try to kill as many of these Guardians as they can by irradiating themselves. Foil the Guardians making more weight. Zerg is now moving in inside, doing also a lot of damage. Oh boy, look at all that. Again, Zerg is moving and Guardians still flying away. Now Wraith's out, so they're going to follow those Guardians. Guardians, nothing to defend air against those Wraiths. So those Guardians are now in big trouble this match. So, okay, those Guardians now being effectively neutralized. The Lurker sitting inside firebathero's natural. It's going to see if it's going to be irritating again. Apparently, July Zerglings all get taken down, and most of those Guardians also get taken down. And with that science vessel there, the Lurker is also getting taken down. Scourge moving out. Oh, unfortunately not taking down one of the Wraiths. There's still a Guardian out there. It's going to continue shooting. Defiler and Zerglings moving in. No Queen anymore, so that was not very effective use of Queen usage. Oh man, look at that. Wraith out with, what, 10 health. The Scourge almost took it out, but not quite. Fourth base going down for July Zerg, so he's going to use this time, take an economic advantage. Defiler, Zerglings, and the Lurkers moving in. Dark Swarm, two very nice Dark Swarms going to move in right here. No siege mode for the tanks yet. This tank's going to get caught right in the middle of this. And, okay, moving away from the Dark Swarm Firebathero, he's going to be very careful here. More Scourge out. Scourge going, oh man, the Scourge just missing. Scourge just missing in both cases. Okay, one Scourge apparently did hit the science vessel. But other than that, nothing going on. Firebathero was in there, so they're going to be completely ignoring that Dark Swarm, just going to move in. Lots of Overlords flying all over the place with the science vessel there too. Lurkers now moving inside of Firebathero's base, and they're just going to camp out on the ramp with the Defiler there as well. Okay, this is such a back and forth match. Two engagements going on two extremely separate locations. That Wraith is going to hang around there, not going to do anything. Those Lurkers trying to find a better position. One Lurker goes down, two Lurkers burying themselves, but a comm set going off, and that science vessel moving in, so those Lurkers are going to get taken down, do meaningful damage. Hydralisks and Zerg is going to meet those Marines and Firebats in the middle on that little ramp there. Get taken down, and finally Firebathero's natural gets to mine again. So, despite losing all of his forces, his Guardians, which was very unfortunate, this is going to put him very far behind regarding troop count a little for now, for the next 30 to 60 seconds. Another engagement coming in here. Plague went off. I don't think it caught, well, it caught quite a few of the Marines, but didn't catch too many forces. Wraith is going to go around there, do some harassment, be a total pain. Firebathero's moving in here. The Scourge did take out the science vessel, and the Mutalisks now trying to do some damage, but they're unsuccessful. That Wraith is going to be there. A total pain in the ass, going to take out as many drones as he can. So, still, July Zerg might have taken a slight economic advantage here, but he lost so many troops, and he lost so much money with those Guardians, that if Firebathero can still move back into this match. The Wraith finally getting taken down by Scourge, irritating little Wraith that was used simply to take out the Guardians, and because it let it live. it was much worse. Another engagement now coming here with Zerglings and the Lurkers, and a lot of Lurkers being caught before they could burrow, and a comm set also coming off, helping them out. I still don't see those tanks sieging at all. I think by this point siege upgrades should be ready, but they're not sieging at all, so the siege will really help against Dark Swarm if it's out. Another engagement of Lurkers now coming in from the side with Mutalisks also just trying to factor the attention. I said something that wasn't actually English. Tank goes down. Lots of Mutalisks out for July Zerg. They're going to try to use those Lurkers as well to catch all those huge medic marine group. A lot of Mutalisks being caught by those medic marines. Lurkers a little bit late to reinforce, but they are forcing the medic marines to run back. Those Mutalisks and Lurkers being a pretty good mix together. Oh boy, Firebed Heroes. A lot of Firebed Heroes forces are just burning everywhere. I think, oh okay, more Guardians now morphing in. I think at this point, July Zerg actually does have somewhat of an advantage, although I still think Firebed Hero can pull back into this game if he plays his hands right. He has more Science Vessel out there, he has Medic Marines, nice Irradiate on the Mutalisks, and wow, the separation coming extremely late! Wow, no separation at all the Mutalisks dying there! And now the Science Vessel, the Medic Marines moving into the middle. Oh man, July Zerg looking very irritated at what just happened, not being able to separate his Mutalisks nearly fast enough. All of it, his entire Mutalisk group being taken down. Now moving in again with Zerglings, Lurkers, and Guardians. Guardians being used, getting irradiated off them, but being separated finally. Guardians moving in, trying to fly as best as they can, but they fly so slowly. Gotta be very careful. Oh man, now again coming in. Bunch of Zerglings come in, Lurkers still around, Guardians still firing, but a lot of the medics, Marines, a bunch of the medics dying, so there's a lot of red blood, and most of that belonging to Terrans. Guardians now coming in, they're gonna almost no resistance except for these Marines that are moving in now. Science Vessel again moving in, probably with the Radiates ready. Eraser Trick coming off, and one of the Science Vessels is going to move right into the midst of those Guardians, going to damage as many of them as he can. July Zerg's apparently not trying to avoid them as he can, and still trying to do as much damage as he can. That Eraser Trick's not being microed well enough. Okay, a few Guardians that do go down. Defiler now moving in, and a few Zerglings behind the Defiler's gonna do what? Not moving yet, but those Guardians doing a lot of damage. A bunch of SCVs getting taken down. Bunch of these being forced to move back. That irradiated Science Vessel finally. Irradiated goes off, but it didn't do much damage. Lots of Science Vessel out, but no other forces. That Commander did go down for Firebed Hero. Firebed Hero in a lot of trouble now. Bunch of Zerglings now moving in. Gonna do a lot of damage. Dark Swarm coming down. So, the way it's looking right now, I don't see another skull on Firebed Hero's head at this point. On his mantle, I mean. Ooh, nice play going off on all of the Science Vessels. Irradiate going down on the Defiler, but the Defiler should be able to do some spells before he gets killed. Does pull off a couple of Dark Swarms, so more Mutalisks now moving in for July. Those Guardians being an absolute pain. There's no anti-air except for a few of those Marines, and again, another Eraser Trick, another. Ooh, Science Vessels a lot of Science Vessels being taken down. So this Mutalisks, if they move in, they'll be able to take out all those Science Vessels just in one shot. A lot of irradiated Guardians, but at the same time, they're still being allowed to live. Those Guardians probably finally get taken down. Lots of Scourge flying in, and more Mutalisks standing out there, being in their cocoons, being transformed into Guardians. Such a huge advantage at this point. Whoa! Scourge flying! Doom, boom, doom buggy. One Science Vessel did manage barely to survive, and there's no economy up for Firebed Hero. His main is almost entirely mined out. There was one small mineral patch back left in there. GG now finally coming from Firebed Hero. And Firebed Hero's GG is a smiley face, although I don't think he's smiling right now. No sacrifice to the god of VZ today. Firebed Hero, unfortunately, not gonna add another of the Zergs to his mantle. So it's a 1-1 right now. Nice play by July Zerg, just nice little bow there. Just slowly taking an advantage against Firebed Hero in that match. Firebed Hero simply just didn't manage to push out at all. Didn't do any damage to economy. Didn't manage to do anything. He took out with that Wraith, like a decent amount of drones. I don't know, 4 or 5 maybe. But aside from that, that was it. July Zerg just had 4 bases, and all of them producing troops, all of them mining. And that led to Firebed Hero's demise because he didn't get an economic equality except for that very beginning of the game. Just let July Zerg do whatever he wanted. So good game all in all, and soon enough, moving on to the next.